Hello, you. Welcome and thanks for hanging out with me today. We are on episode 3 of AI versus human nail art. I'm excited for this one because it's been in my queue for about 2 months and it's the perfect season for it. This was my first try. I didn't like the background, didn't like the artwork. This one was a little bit too busy, but it was cute. On this one, I thought we were getting warmer and closer to what I wanted, but here was the sweet spot. It was absolutely delicate and delicious, and this is the one we're going to go with. Okay guys, this is so pretty. I get kind of bored of seeing the same things over and over again. And I went over my grandmother's house and she has a fig tree, whatever, and I said, why not figs? And then, in Christmas, I even think it's part of the 12 days of Christmas song, figgy pudding or some sort of Christmas song. Either way, I was like, you know what, why not figs on nails? I'm leaving, so this is where I'm gonna leave off. And I love how I decided, instead of the whole nail being brown, to go ahead and put a flesh color, as the base, and then put the brown at the tips, and then, lighten it up a little bit with the white. And I love how I kept one ombre. That's probably where I'm gonna go do 2 figs. I love how on this nail here, it's like a white, kind of like a white halo effect, and then maybe like 3 other sets, just because, I'm open-minded enough to not hate on something and to utilize it the way it's supposed to be utilized, and that's as a tool to make your life better. And that's how I look at AI. So it's the next day for me, y'all, and I am super excited to get into the artwork of these nails. Let's get it. Look at this, y'all. Tell me I'm a liar. Tell me I'm a liar. I dare you. Look at this shine. She is everything. I cannot wait to put these on. I'm telling you that Jin B top coat is everything. It gives you that shine. I think mine shine better than hers. What y'all think? Okay, on to the finishing touches. First, I'm going to go ahead and file the tips. They should look like this at the end of the day. Then I'm going to go ahead and file on the inside. This debulks it a little bit, plus it makes it easier for things to stick to your nails. And here is the final look, y'all. I absolutely am obsessed with these. All in all, it took about 2 hours to do, and that's just for one hand, so take that into account when you're doing two hands. But here's the reason why. It's because I was not using gel paint polish. If you have gel paint polish, you don't have to keep pausing in between artwork to flash cure. You can just, paint your nails, do the artwork without all the stop and go. I would definitely suggest that, especially if you're, if you have a client in front of you. That cuts your time literally in half. But because this is my nails and I have all the time in the world, I don't mind using regular gel nail polish and still getting a absolute stunning result. So what do you guys think? I'm excited for the next episode of AI versus human. I don't quite have an idea quite yet. Maybe cats for Christmas. I don't know, something like that. If you have any ideas, go ahead and drop them in the comments section below. And I will leave you with the final looks of this on this rainy day, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.